proud he was of Garrison Brooks taking on that leadership role and using his voice and platform to exact some change.
Take, but it doesn't fall. Nothing going down for the Tar Heels to start this second half.
It's excellent transition D right here. Breaking up and then keeping it in play.
They're going to try to pack it inside and force North Carolina to shoot threes, but when you got a guy like Leaky Black who can get in the middle so effectively, and due to COVID testing and stuff, there wasn't a lot they could do, so they did some conditioning rather than have, full-scale practices.
Love with Davis, Black, Baycott, and Brooks. And on cue, the layup for Garrison Brooks. He's got 8. That got taken away by Brooks. Davis, Kessler the dunk.
Quality minutes, earning a bigger role as they go.
See the note, Wolfpack trying to beat Carolina in this building. First time in almost 8 years, and there's Leaky Black on the drive.
They were not eligible to play at the ACC tournament. They will be this year.
You see Georgia Tech mixing it up with a 1-3-1 zone if you're Carolina.
Watch that shot clock. Yep.
All inside.
Black, the recognition, and he rips the ropes. Love. Leaky. Black. Off balance. What a shot, Brian.
Ryan gave Black room, and he didn't want to pull the trigger, Corey. Instead, Leaky Black drives the bucket. Now 10 seconds to shoot. Final 15 seconds of regulation. Leaky Black for the lead. He banks it home. 9 seconds to go.
Get down and contest that shot. So he goes right to the chest of Leschewski. If Durham does go over to try to contest that shot and he misses, that's an easy cleanup.
Walton, a freshman who's shooting the ball extremely well recently for Carolina. He's moved into the starting lineup in recent games. He misses the 3, and then Leaky Black knocks one down. Your life, better than Reggie Miller, better than Larry Bird, better than Ray Allen, better than all of them.
Name them all. I don't care who you name. I take Mr. Curry. 15. That's 1-5. You common denominator. That's 20%. 20% doesn't make it in a game of basketball. Oh,
nice backdoor cut and feed, but a good recovery by Black. The force from Timberlake up top. I think it was Walton who got a piece of it. So back-to-back possessions with tough shots taken by Miami, and Leaky Black makes another 3. But where did this come from, Dick? He's got more 3s in this game than he had in the first 10 games combined.
Bully ball down low is another avenue for this Tar Heels team to generate offense.
Buddy Boeheim might have had it deflected by Black. Carolina wants to run.
Brooks did a good job of making him meet resistance. Guerrier on the catch.
Gerard had it swatted by Black because Sharp was picking him up, and now the long miss.
More speed. He should really try to make a guy like Brooks dance on the perimeter to defend.
Foul line for Brooks, and he got the roll. 1-point lead. Boeheim still hot. No, Leaky Black swatted that to the empty seats.
On that initial thrust on the first open floor opportunity, Buddy Boeheim waited too long to deliver the pass.
Nice run on the baseline. Leaky Black's got his first field goal now. Brooks, bounce pass. Black left it. Baycott the basket. In the post, yep. There it is.
Watch this touch. Play tech. There it goes. Quick Brooks. Black. Touch to Baycott. Beautiful thing.
It was a 1-point lead for the Seminoles over the Tar Heels. Florida State's beaten Carolina each of the last 2 times the Tar Heels have come to Tallahassee as Walker dribbles it off his foot and turns it over.
ACC caliber big that Wake has on their roster. Meanwhile, North Carolina rotates 4 of them. One of them, Armando Baycott, great post move to open the scoring. It's 2 characteristics that you can typically count on in a Carolina basketball team. Brooks from the same spot, just 2 feet in, and this one rolls in from dead on. Tough with the post defensively, made 3s on the offensive end. Here he is with it now. Lost the handle there, though. Carolina can run. It's a 3-on-1.
Penny Outstanding pass as well. Coulibaly cannot finish. He's playing with 3 fouls. And you talk about Sharp, a McDonald's All-American, and another basket for Carolina to open up a 62-48 lead.
He's the best rebounder he's ever coached. And that's saying a lot when you consider the numbers that you talked about. Leaky Black getting out on the break and finishing it. And right now, North Carolina up to a 16-point lead.
23 to go, back to the dunk.
Leaky Black getting out in transition, and the finish as the Tar Heel faithful love it.
His shot selection has really improved over the last 10 games or so. He's at 13.5 points per game. Leaky Black, who does not shoot the 3 often. That is his 8th on the season. Typically the case. Their schedules are kind of backloaded. They're going to get more difficult.
Yeah, it's going to get much more difficult, but that's okay. That's what they need and what they want right now.
Doug, this is the second COVID pause that Louisville's had to deal with this season. The first one, they came off an 18-day pause where they were beaten 85-48 at Wisconsin after those 18 days. So again, I root for the Orange. I just don't do it in front of you.
Back and forth they go after the Williamson layup. There's 2 more on the slam by Day'Ron Sharp.
Offensive foul on Garrison Brooks. That was one of those fouls, John, as Carolina's trying to put the heat on. They forced a turnover in the backcourt. Leaky Black will get the end one. That call was correct.
Ball don't lie. That's what I hear. Ball don't lie. That's why they got it back. Still couldn't capitalize. Extra opportunities, but Carolina off.
All the great players that North Carolina has had wearing this uniform with the Argyle up and down the side. I'm not sure they've ever had a 7-footer that can go off the dribble to the rim.
Turned around, Corey.
Leaky Black with the beautiful find to Walker Kessler, who runs what Syracuse has looked like forever, what they're supposed to look like at the top of that zone is Day'Ron Sharp goes over the top for an easy bucket, as does Day'Ron Sharp on the interior. Sorry, Richmond, because he did not drop back down into position, but turnover.
Really sloppy turnover by the freshman Richmond, and the dunk by Leaky Black.
The game becomes much easier, and it just happens to increase.
And the lead goes to 14, the biggest of the night. Leaky Black right back to the bucket. Against Syracuse, he had his then career-high 14 points in their loss to the Orange.
These are 2 of the youngest teams in the country. Black with a cut and a feed, and Bacon with a finish.
North Carolina on that last possession. The backdoor cut drew the defense. Nobody helps. A little drop-off pass to Armando Bacot. Henry Coleman III's got to come over, taking care of the ball and deliver it inside. I mean, this is a well-constructed team.
A turnover. And what a block! Leaky Black from behind.
As long arms did not give up on the play. Just a good pass ahead. Took it away with the left hand. A number of coaches had told Scott Drew that they felt like, and that's not like everybody's got a ton of experience with it, but they felt like it took a few games. Another great cut. And mobility, the pass, the give and go still works. DJ Stewart turns his head. Mark Williams a little late coming over. And even if he got there, causing a huge problem for North Carolina's big guys. They have to guard on the perimeter. They can't protect the rim that way.
Mutz, who averages just under 9, has 14. But Bacot right back at him the other way with a dunk.
And Bacot on the other end. Well, I'll go two-handed.
Three is way short. And Sharp and Bacot, a couple of teammates, actually battling for the loose ball. Black for 3.
Remember, he made 4 threes. He was 4 of 4 against Miami at 16 points in a win down at Coral Gables.
Got 10 on the season. 2 of them are tonight. Now he comes up with a loose ball. Finds Davis.
Changeable and positionless.
And their center, Sonor Ngam, just in off the bench, came up with a block shot on the last trip. Good battle on the offensive glass, but then Anthony Polite had it smothered.